YouTube. So I know it's been a while, but we are going to start this off with our baked macaroni and cheese. Now I like to call this the original, the OG of baked macaroni and cheese. So this is not your roux macaroni and cheese. This is the OG, how your mama and them did it. First, we're going to start off with just pouring our elbow macaroni shells into hot, boiling, salted water. Macaroni and cheese is done cooking. I'm going to drain it and then put it right back into this warm pot. So I'm going to take 3 eggs and just crack it into a bowl. And with those eggs, I am going to go ahead and add in my milk and pour that in there. And then I'm also going to do my evaporated milk and pour it into here. After I add in my milk, I'm gonna get my sour cream and add that into my mixture as well. And what I'm gonna do is just basically beat everything together, the eggs, the milk, the evaporated milk. And y'all look, don't mind my nails because my kids did them while I'm taking a break from my fake nails. So, but anyway, you're gonna beat the macaroni and cheese, the egg and milk mixture and sour cream all together until it is all mixed completely. So the very next thing I'm going to do is get my 2 sticks of butter, and I'm just gonna cut it up and put it into my pasta. And just cut it up into little small pieces and just put it in there, or big chunks I should say, and just put it in there. After cutting up your butter and put it into there, you're just gonna grab your cheeses, which I have my 3 cheeses, and yes, I'm using Velveeta. I told y'all this is going to be my old school macaroni and cheese. And we're gonna pour all this in here and give it a good stir. And just gonna mix the cheese, the butter, all of that. And as you see, I put it back into my pot, back on the burner that was hot, so therefore it can melt the cheese, the butter. It's gonna melt everything and it's gonna be delicious. And so next, what I'm gonna do is just season my macaroni and cheese while the cheese and butter is still melting. I got Lawry's, which y'all know I'm from Chicago, so we're gonna use some Lawry's. And just go ahead and season it however much you want. And then I got some black pepper, and I'm just gonna go ahead and season that as well. And then just mix everything together. Continue to stir it and allow that cheese to melt, and the salt and the pepper with Lawry seasoning and pepper to just mix completely. Now that all the cheese is melted and all the butter is melted, this is what it's gonna look like, all this cheesy goodness. And you're gonna go ahead and grab your pan. I went ahead and got some butter and just put the butter in the pan, spread it around so it won't stick. And like I said, this is the OG mac and cheese. So that's how my mama did it when I was growing up. She would get the butter and just spread it around. And then just dump the macaroni into the pan. So now that I have the macaroni and cheese in here, I am gonna go ahead and grab my egg and milk mixture and just pour it on top. And then just with really whatever utensil you have, I'm just gonna use this and just kind of go like that to kind of just make the liquid go to the bottom and be mixed throughout everything. Then the next thing I'm gonna do is just grab my cheese, and all of my cheese is freshly grated. I think it comes out cheesier. It just comes out better. I like everything fresh. You know, you gotta keep in mind when you do buy it already shredded from the store, they have extra additives in it that cause it not to stick and clump together like fresh grated cheese does when you grate it. Got a little bit of smoked paprika just to give it really just a little pop of flavor, but really more color than anything. And then that's it. Pop it in the oven, wait till it gets nice and warm and bubbly and all the cheeses and everything, and enjoy. So this is the final product of the old school macaroni and cheese. You guys can see how it looks. And here we go. You can see this thing. Just enough of everything. Like I said, my family prefers this macaroni over the new school macaroni. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.